Hi guys, it's Carl Allen back with you for another book review. Got a really awesome book to talk to you about today, and it's called Get a Grip, and it's written by Gino Wickman and Mike Patton, and these are the guys that have kind of coined what is termed the entrepreneurial operating system, the EOS. And the reason why I'm talking about this book is because a lot of people have been asking me on our Facebook Lives and inside of our Academy calls recently, how do I operate and structure the businesses that I buy? And it's really interesting because a lot of my philosophy is to be an owner, investor of a business versus an owner, manager of a business. And what this book does is do a really kind of awesome job of really structuring how a business can work. So all businesses, as we know from when Michael Gerber started talking about it in the E-Myth, if you haven't read that book, you absolutely have to read the E-Myth or the E-Myth Revisited. But Michael always talks about all businesses really being a three-legged stool. There are three primary operations inside of any business. You have a sales and marketing function, which is designed to get customers. You have an operations function, which is all about servicing and fulfilling the promises that you've made to those customers. And then you have like an infrastructure part of your business, which is finance and IT and HR and all the kind of glue and the things and the processes that really bind the business together. And what these guys have done in this book is really take that to a next level. So you've got your three lines in your business: sales and marketing, customer operations, and finance and admin. And then right at the top, you've got something called the visionary, which for me is being the owner investor. The visionary works on the business, not in the business. Is all about the strategy and the future direction of the business. And then right in the middle is something called the integrator. So these guys call it the integrator. That's the person that's effectively driving the bus, running the day-to-day activities of the business. I call them a GM, or sometimes a COO, sometimes a CEO. That's the person that I have in my business delivering the strategy that we've set and driving that bus and managing the leaders of those three pillars. So the sales and marketing function, the customer operations and fulfillment function, and then the business operation function of finance and IT and HR and all those different things. And one of the reasons why I really like this book, it's similar to the Built to Sell book that I reviewed recently. It's a fable. It's a story. I love business books that tell a story. So it's about a fictional IT services company that is in complete and utter disarray. You have these two owners of this business and you have all these other kind of departmental heads, and whilst they've got this kind of great three-legged stool going on in their business, they have a sales and marketing director, they have a customer operations director, and then they have a financial controller that runs it. They don't get on, they don't see eye to eye, they have no frameworks, they have no structures, and the business is literally like about to die. And they go through the EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System process, and they learn how to structure their business. And there's some awesome takeaways in this book. Things around hiring people, so they call it right person, right seat. And they talk about the culture of a business and the values of a business and why everybody that works there has to really share what those values are so everyone's driving in the same direction. And some awesome narrative in this book about scorecards, about balanced scorecards, about what are the 5 or 10 or 15 critical metrics inside of your business that you need to track regularly to know whether your business is on track or whether it's veering off track. And there's a great kind of analogy that if you were on a desert island, so you own a business, and you were on a desert island, and every week there's this little guy, he rows across the sea, and he gets out of this boat, and he walks up to you, you're lying on the beach in the sun, drinking a beer or whatever, and this guy hands you a little piece of paper. And on that piece of paper, there's say 10 numbers, and you get the same piece of paper every week. And it's those numbers that when you see them just once a week and you're not allowed to check in with your business or talk to anybody, those 10 numbers will tell you exactly what is going on inside of your business and whether you're on track to achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve. So I strongly recommend you read this book. It's a really easy read because it's written in a story. There are a couple of companion books. The main one is Traction. So Traction is this version of the book, but it's like a how-to-do manual. It's a lot more technical, a lot more rigorous, a lot more detailed. But to really get a sense of what I'm talking about how you can be an owner, investor of a business and have a GM or an integrator, as they call it, to run the business for you, and how you can track KPIs in that business, is have a scorecard, hire the right people, and really build a culture in an organization where you're all kind of like rowing in the same direction. I absolutely recommend you read this book. So it's Get a Grip. It's by Gino Wickman and Mike Patton. Click the link below and you can buy the book directly from Amazon. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know how you get on, and I will see you guys soon for the next book review. Until then, my friends, bye for now.